All right, welcome back. How about the Cleveland Indians? That's a team. It's the same size as Pittsburgh, roughly. Cleveland and Pittsburgh. They're both similar market sizes. And look what they're doing right now. 20 wins in a row. Ron, unbelievable.
Yeah. I saw Bovada sent out the odds. They're now the favorite to win, with the Dodgers losing, what, 10 or 11 in a row, I think, going into tonight's game. Who can explain that? Who can explain those streaks? 20, it ties a record, I believe. 20
is just amazing. I mean, that put them right in the driver's seat. You know, there was a question there a few months ago whether they were going to make the playoffs.
I saw a note tonight that in the Indians, the Browns have won 20 games in the last 5 years, and the Indians have won 20 games in the last 3 weeks. So think about that. Of course, Ben Roethlisberger is the all-time winningest quarterback at Cleveland Stadium, so that ought to tell you something, too.
Yep. All right, back out to the phone lines. Let's go out to Tom in Portage. How you doing, Tom?
Pretty good, guys.
Thanks.
We all know that Bell's going to want about $20-25 million next year. What do you guys think about Pittsburgh maybe trading Bell halfway through the season, or maybe wait to the end of the season, maybe to
they can't trade him at the end of the year. He doesn't have a contract. I mean, he's going to be a free agent at the end of this year, so I'm not looking to trade him. They don't necessarily have to get. They're not going to. He's not going to ask for 20 or 25 million. But
and he'll never get that from anyone. But if he doesn't play better than he did on Saturday, he's going to get Sunday. He's going to get a lot less than he thinks. Yeah,
but I think he will. I'm not down on him. I know people say he's selfish, but we knew this. If he came back and had a bad game, people were going to be on his butt, and they're on his butt. All it'll take is a big game Sunday. He'll win them back.
I'm not down on him either. I mean, say he finishes the year with 1,200 yards rushing, maybe 600 receiving. Is he still worth a franchise tag? You know, I got to
see how it plays out.
So that's the decision that the Steelers. More games like this, then the Steelers are in the driver's seat, because then they could offer him a low ball contract, and he won't.
Yeah, but you don't want more games.
No, you don't. You don't. But I still
you'd rather have him rush for 300 yards every game and win.
But I still think the Steelers can win without him.
And I don't know about that, Rich. He was their MVP last year for a reason, right? He was their MVP.
They got so many weapons on offense.
Who carried him down the stretch?
You're right.
Though?
They did. He did.
Right.
But I can always make the argument that Ben Roethlisberger is the team's
the
MVP.
quarterback is always, in my opinion, the MVP. But his teammates voted for Bell.
All right, real quick, let's go out to John and Ross. How you doing, John?
Hey, how you doing, fellas? Hey, two quick comments. I get a kick out of Cole the way his ERA is going up. He has his own personal catcher. I think he needs to worry about having a catcher that hits 40 points higher than what he wants in there. Also, I get a kick out of Tomlin being so defensive about Bell. If that's the case, why have any of the regulars play any preseason games or training camp? Thanks a lot, fellas.
Yeah, he's not going to say that, that's for sure. He's always handled Bell differently than other players. I mean, back to his freshman, back to his rookie year, I mean, Bell struggled, and he goes, I told this kid, don't listen to the outside noise, I'm behind you. And again, he's become probably the best running back in the league, so Tomlin's doing something right with him. But you need a little bit of time, I guess. I thought he would come back. I underestimated him not being there. I was wrong.
You know, training camp's, 4 weeks? So expect maybe to Bell to hit his stride in maybe 2 or 3 more games. That's what I'll give him. All right, we got to take a break. Back to wrap things up. Coming up next. Stay right there.